Mainland Southeast Asia is home to some of the world's most beautiful and exotic locations. It is also a stronghold of animism, Buddhism, and communism. 6 countries in this region rank among the most dangerous places on earth to be a Christian. But the Holy Spirit is working through bold believers that are sharing their faith in spite of persecution. This is ASAP Ministries' Mission Matters. Bao Huang is an ASAP missionary in a closed country in Southeast Asia. Here, she leads a house church and 4 Bible study groups in a city of more than 8 million people. Although public evangelism is prohibited, every week she organizes a group of young people to go out from door to door, handing out sermon DVDs and Christian literature. One day, as her group was out witnessing, 2 young men, just 18 and 20 years old, were caught and arrested.
Why do you pass out DVDs and materials to people?
We are believers in Jesus. These DVDs talk about Jesus and we want to share them with these people.
You eat the rice the government provides, don't you? So why do you oppose the government? You are traitors.
Do you know where the rice comes from?
From the government.
No, God created the earth and the rain. He gives the produce. We must be thankful to Him first, then to the government.
Come with me to the police station. I'm not going to talk to you here.
The police confiscated their materials and transported them to the police station where they were interrogated. In the meantime, Bao and the rest of the youth group stood in the shadows of the police station and began to pray as the interrogation of their friends continued. Inside, the police questioned the youth about where they had gotten the materials and how much they were being paid to evangelize.
We don't receive any money. We do this voluntarily from our hearts.
Finally, the police brought a citation and pressured them to sign it and promised that they would never evangelize publicly again.
No, we're not going to sign. We have to share Jesus. There's no way we can sign because this is part of our faith to go and witness.
Because of their refusal to sign the document, the police put them in prison overnight. The next morning, the questioning continued.
Whatever we did, we already told you yesterday. If you want more confession, give back the material you took from us. We will go and hand them out to the people, and you will arrest us again. Then we will have more to tell.
Again, the police tried to force them to sign the document stating that they would not evangelize anymore. They threatened to imprison them permanently, but the young men refused to give in. Outside, Bao and the rest of the youth continued to pray earnestly. That afternoon, they were surprised and overjoyed to see their 2 friends walk out of the police station. Miraculously, the police had released them without a citation or a fine. Bao was amazed at their countenance. It was the first time they had ever been arrested or interrogated, yet there was no sign of fear in their eyes. Instead, they were calm and happy. "How come you aren't afraid?" she asked.
God gave us wisdom to know how to answer the policemen. During the interrogation, we felt like we were sharing in the sufferings of Jesus.
Acts chapter 7 verses 41 and 42 tells how when the apostles were arrested, tried and beaten, they departed from the presence of the council rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for His name. And daily in the temple and in every house, they did not cease teaching and preaching Jesus as the Christ. Today, this story continues among the persecuted believers of Southeast Asia. In spite of their experience, Bao and her youth group still go out every week and boldly share their faith, and their numbers continue to grow. But they need your help. It costs just 25 cents, $1 to produce the sermon DVDs that Bao and her group share in this closed country. Will you support these courageous young men and women with your fervent prayers and generous donations? Because Jesus is coming soon. Now more than ever, mission matters.